we go. I think everything is live here. All right. All right. Picking up on the Interloper run on day 91. Currently in the cave, heading back to Mystery Lake. I was gonna kind of exit and go somewhere new, but I actually think I'm gonna be going back to Mountain Town. I'm gonna drop off some items here in Trappers and probably go back. Let's get all this coal. I've almost worked off this cheetah death penalty. I guess I didn't think it was going to be gone so soon, so that's why I'm thinking I'll just head back. Floating rocks. All right. Hey, good morning, Nuka. You must have heard me say the words HRV. But yeah, I'm a lot more willing to go back and kind of clean out HRV once this cheetah death penalty goes away. Yeah, there's all that. I just started, so does that mean you're not going to get on, or that you are going to get on? I don't. Yeah, if are you going to finish up your boom challenge? Can I interact? I hate that lockup thing. Hey, Akalon, what's up? There's always somebody else's chat. I don't know. I don't know why you picked mine.
I could use a drink.
Alright. I'm gonna leave one cook pot here.
I could eat anything.
Nah, I just haven't figured out a way to get rid of you. That's the only difference. Yeah. Let me do a quick Maglin's fire. Might as well. Oh, so you were gonna stream, but you just got caught watching him. I gotcha. Not even gonna stay here and wait for these to finish. I just wanted to get the Maglin's fire going and take some torches. I'm not that out of touch. I know what Daisy is. No, you know I'm kidding with you, Akalon. Besides, you get called away to do shopping enough. Yeah, Andy's got an interesting combination of badassery, good gameplay instincts, and the occasional freaking out jump scare, high-pitched scream. Him alt-tabbing during that cougar attack was pretty funny. Yeah. Another this damn spooky disappearing coal. I think it's just forever lost to me. Like I don't know how to get it. Troll. Probably start a fire up here when I get back to the park office. If the wind doesn't blow it out. We have a full moose up there to cook. Does Aklon cheat on me with Knifo? Oh. It's fine if you think you can do better. I mean, I've hung out in Andy's stream a good bit, but I have to drop out because there are certain points that I actually don't want spoilers for. 'Cause I do plan to do the DLC someday. Most of his Sundered Pass excursion, I haven't been able to sit down and be in there for.
Can't feel my hands.
-5 in wind protection. I should be able to chop up some logs here. Possibly.
Come on. That's done. I need something to drink.
Working on it, Will. I'm working on it. Hey, Slavish. How's it going? Everything's good. I just started for the day. Dropped off. My original intent when I ended this a couple days ago was I was just going to head out to Mystery Lake, putz around for a little while, maybe do some fishing. I might regret not going to do fishing, just from a scurvy point of view. But I figure if it pops up, I have enough time. I can get back over there. Where I would prefer to do the fishing. Throw a little more on here just to warm up faster. But then I kind of looked and saw that this was going away, so this will be gone by tomorrow morning. and I should be able to start getting my health back. And it's kind of the one thing that was kind of preventing me from sticking around in HRV. I kind of rushed when I got in there. It was kind of a rough start. Weather turned bad. I kind of went from a quick trip to a kind of desperate survival situation. I know, it's like a constant. But with it going away, I think I might as well stick around and maybe do HRV, maybe do some mapping, kind of long-term survival. Got plenty of arrows. I'll finish up this bow, and I'll take the fresh bow with me and leave behind the partial one. Oh, I brought this little piece. I didn't realize I still had it. This little nugget. Cold, I think, to cut limbs. That's fine. Enjoy this peaceful sunset. Probably don't even need this bow out. I've killed all the wolves in this area. I almost feel naked without it. Maybe. You'll have to remind me what the differences are between that and the triple death. It's just at the time it felt so similar to triple death that it was, you know, well, that it wasn't, you know, distinct enough. Pieces here. I'd rather cook up the smaller ones.
Night is coming. My fingers feel numb.
It was just I was doing triple death, and then I did like 50 Days to Die, and then I was doing my own experiments with cheat death. You know. Your Highness, come on. Come on. Don't give me that. Gotta arrange my meat. There you go.
Need to find some place to escape.
You've already got a few followers, Eklon, right? Alright, probably just finish cooking up these smaller pieces. I'll leave some of the big ones for later. Possibly. Water. I kind of want to repair this before I go in there. I'm not going to go on my mending rant. Oh, we haven't heckled each other's T-circles in a while, Nuka. I thought we're past that. We got so many better things to heckle each other about. Time to get a branch or two. Yeah, shirtless guy is gone, but I think there's another one. So, I yeah, I think there is another one in the category. I saw that there is uh, this. I'm not going to name names, but the let's say second most popular long dark stream going on right now in the English category. That one has about 25 viewers, and I think they came online with like 25 viewers right away. They only have about 55 followers, which makes it weird. And there's zero activity in the chat. In fact, there's not even any users listed in the chat. So they've got 25 viewers but no users in chat. So I think that's the next one. And their footage doesn't seem live to me. Well, yeah, might be not shirtless guy, but somebody else trying to pull the same stuff. Let's go on Dreamcatcher. See now, Nuka, I would never heckle Akalon if he was a new streamer, you know. Yeah, it's weird how the viewer that these viewers come in 25 in packs of 25. Yeah. Alright, I should be able to...
Too heavy.
Put a couple of those on. That should do it. Those will finish cooking, because I'll be outside. How much water I got? Yeah, that's fine. 3. Oh, I got plenty of water here. Never mind, I'll take this with me. I forgot all this water I have inside. Yeah, it's because you Brits are really mean. That's why we left. Yes, Eklon. That is the person I was referring to.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Get down here to the town. Probably Grey Mother's house. Definitely want to sleep on one of those high quality beds. 4 hours.
Can't feel my feet.
Ideally, what I'd want to do is... Actually, I'm down a little bit of health, so I might as well sleep a little early. But, you know, the idea being that I want to hit this you know, as soon as this drops off, I want to be sleeping and get that health recovery. So, dip into any one of these houses, really. If the torch pulls out, I'll just go into any of the houses that has a bed. That's true. You are very helpful. See, I tend to go for the really new players. Like if I see somebody on episode 1 of Wintermute, I'll usually drop in their chat. See what level of stuck they might be. Oh, there's just tons of water here too. There's a fish. I could cook that fish.
Come on.
I'm saved from scurvy.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Not really. This guy's like super tiny. That's what she said. Oh, I'm cold.
I might have to drop some gear.
Probably take some of this water with me down to the trailer. Spread stuff around. Yeah, I don't really want to sit out here and be cold. I'll just let that finish up. They've got viewers because that's what they're paying for. You know, they're buying the 25 pack of viewers. It's the you know that it's not legitimate. The chats are always deserts. And they're always monetized, usually like super monetized. Like
Mouth so
I think
dry.
that one I was referring to earlier is playing like 6 minutes per hour. No, let's drink, not take damage from that. Did I birch tea? I'd prefer to save that. Right at the 10-hour mark, but I would really rather be get down back here. Timing. some activity to take a couple hours here. Wow, why am I carrying so many accelerants? Definitely don't need that many.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna...
I'm fairly certain I've looted this whole place, but let me double check that. I'll at least burn some fatigue running around indoors here. Considering I almost missed that mag lens at the farm. Oh, I can get this towel. Okay, so where did this shelf go? All the bugs have been fixed, for sure. This, I know the bed's downstairs. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna use the decorating to, you know, to my survival advantage. I'm gonna put the bed right by the door. Really almost there. I'd love that full 10 hours to be health gaining 10 hours. I don't want any of it to be wasted on hitting that limit. Alright. I think though that's about the limit of my patience. I don't really have any other tasks to do. So yeah, let the fire go and we'll sleep. Past 1 hour. Sleep an hour. And now I can do 10-hour sleep. You guys and your curing boxes, I tell ya. You're obsessed. Obsessed.
Water.
Alright, so health is okay. That's about where I expect. Hello. Whoa. I gotta track down that arrow. Okay, good. Arrows go forever once you're level 5. I don't really want to lose my newfound health. Yeah, I don't think I've noticed any of the bug fixes that the huge list of bug fixes in their recent update that they put out a couple days ago. I don't know that I recognize anything that's been fixed. Still get furniture disappearing through the floor. My trapper's cabin is missing its safe. Sleds are still disappearing. Yeah, it's silly. Yeah, their patch notes sounded more. It seemed like it was more like a wish list. Like,
At the same time, we were facing destruction. A small miracle was taking place. Come aboard.
hey, thanks for the follow, Dreamcatcher. Strongly worded mail. That might work.
Can't feel my hands.
Still be a wolf around here.
Wait. I'm so cold and warming up again.
Chill out in the very back of this cave. Just in case. You been playing this for a while, Dreamcatcher, or just start? You never played this game? Oh, okay. Well, how'd you find me? Just get a Twitch recommendation or something? This game is great. It's very deep. It's kind of worth it no matter how much you pay for it.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Alright, I'm positive it's going to pull a wolf around here. Let's stay right here for a minute.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
What I don't want to do is like walk up this hill and have the wolf just kind of pop out at me. I want him to see me, bark, tell me where he's at. I think there's one further up by the pond that I saw for sure. Yeah, see, there he is. You have something to say? Hey, Hez.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Is it, well, oh, shoot. While there is a multiplayer mod for it, it's really kind of janky. It's primarily a single player game. Like that's its basis.
Hurts.
But yeah, it's got a lot of great lore. There is a story mode that acts as a good tutorial, also kind of a lore dump. But it's got a great aesthetic. It's very relaxing most of the time. Has its exciting moments. Alright, let's see if I can finish this before the light goes away. Alright. I'll leave the partial bow here. Take the fresh bow with me. Oh, where'd that go? Might be able to finish this arrow. No. Work on it tomorrow. It's like Subnautica. Honestly, there's a lot of overlap between this game and Subnautica. I've seen a lot of people that play both. Alright, I'm gonna let those freeze up. Gather some. I got some sprains I'm not going to bother fixing right now. I'm going to be sleeping anyway. -8. If I can get one of these that's in wind protection, I might be able to get it without taking damage. So only a very light wind, but couple degrees makes a difference.
It smarts a bit.
Some spooky fog rolling in. Alright, I'm just gonna go for this one. So Furlan, it's worth taking a little bit of damage. No! Oh, it's the fog. Fog makes it too dark.
So good.
Yeah, I'd really like to tire him out, but I can't run. Love to get another full 10-hour sleep at some point here, just to get that maximized health recovery. So I think I'll just gather sticks. Try not to get lost.
Hurts. That hurts.
I actually do have an axe. It's an improvised hatchet. You can also cut down the bigger branches with a hacksaw, so either one of these work. The hatchet works a little faster. The problem is you need, if I try to do this, I get a message, requires light to break down with tool. So if it's just too dark for me to work with the tool. So I'm kind of settling for picking up the sticks. Sticks are kind of a less efficient fuel, but they're very plentiful, as you can see. Yeah, the other issue with the limbs is you have to collect them all at once. So this will take 58 minutes, and depending on the temperature, you can get cold in that time and start taking damage. There's 4 meters in the game: temperature, fatigue, hydration, and hunger. Those are what you see, the circles with the. If you know Subnautica, it's real similar to that. And if any one of your meters runs out, then you start taking damage, depending on which one it is. Cold does the most damage. So that's why you want to avoid getting cold as much as you can. This is like a little fire pit, so I'm going to drop all this wood right next to it. And get inside before it gets cold. Now I can... There's some tasks like preparing herbs that you can, or preparing tea components that you can do in the dark. Other tasks like repairing clothing you won't be able to do. So I'm just making sure that I have nothing else I can do, and like I said, I'd rather sleep in one big chunk. But let's fix... I'm going to sleep 2 hours, and that'll fix the sprained wrist at least. I'll be able to use my bow then. The string with hooks. So this one, the fishing tackle, it can actually be used for both. If I wanted to repair this, I can't repair in the dark. Let me go outside. If I wanted to repair this, I could use the sewing kit and it'll take 25 minutes, or I could use the fishing tackle and it'll take 40. The sewing kits are non-renewable, essentially, in the game. So these will run out, whereas the fishing tackle you can make, they're much more renewable. Like, you use these with some scrap metal and cured guts from killing animals. So you could use them for both, and I actually tend to use them for both. So I'll use the fishing tackle for repairs primarily, and then when the tackle gets too low of condition, so when this gets to 0 or 1%, 0 or 1, it's sometimes breaks on one, but when it gets low, it becomes ruined and you won't be able to use it. But you can actually use it for repairs to a low condition and then also use it for fishing. Because it uses a different mechanic, essentially. Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen Load Tree, Nuke? I haven't seen him in any chats. Alright, I'm going to take this inside and work on it indoors so I can warm up. There's a lot of little nitpicky tricks like that. So that's why the game is has a lot of depth. You can kind of play it, really straightforward at the beginning, and then when you start learning these little tricks, it just makes it a little more efficient. You can, for instance, I might want to use the sewing kit if I don't have a lot of time. Let's say if the sun is set and I'm just about to run out of light, and I want to repair something, that time difference might matter. So that's why I keep one sewing kit on me, but then I'll use the fishing tackle more often. Because usually things aren't that time sensitive. Yeah, I know. If I didn't know better, Akalon showed up about the same time. I think Akalon must have replaced him. Took over his spot or something. Actually, one sec. I could actually check. I could check. It's a conspiracy theory, but I could check something. Okay, well, it's not the same account, because Load Tree, I've got Load Tree as a VIP, and Akalon's a separate entry on the VIP list. So if it's him, it's not the same account. When was Akalon's account? All right, now we're getting into the conspiracy theories. What did you do with him? You holding him for ransom or what? 2nd of January, there you go. He just doesn't want to be found out. Alright, it is technically light enough to harvest one of these now, but it would, I would get too cold. I really don't want to take the cold damage by doing that.
Damn, that's smart. Damn, that's smart.
All my clothes are pretty decently repaired. I actually don't have a lot of cloth right now, though. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I go back to town, gather some cloth. I definitely want to take enough cloth to do snow shelters in HRV as a backup plan. I could also harvest this this dummy. Yeah, I mean there are snow shelters there. They're probably degraded by now, though. I imagine they started degrading as soon as I went in there the first time.
Getting kind of thirsty.
But I could at least harvest them, possibly.
We could eat a horse.
That's only 2 cloth at best. I don't want to. I don't want to risk that. I want to take at least like 9 cloth. I think would be plenty. Besides, I'm trying to do some busy work until I can actually sleep. My circadian rhythm is all off.
That hurts. That hurts.
Oh, I missed you to leave a dream catcher. If you're still here, have a good one. I still haven't learned how to play this game and still watch chat closely. I don't know.
Can't feel. Smarts a bit.
Feel every time I look over to the chat, it's like I'm gonna get got. It's like if I'm walking around outdoors, it's I'm just gonna keep talking. So that doesn't talking. I don't have to take my eyes off the screen. Yeah, I'm sure it's just something like that. I'm not too worried. Low Tree's cool. He's probably busy. It'd be cool if he stopped by and just said hi if possible. You know, if Low Tree's watching this, maybe he watches the VODs on off times. I'll keep killing the Barneys for us.
I'm gonna need some first aid. Soon. I don't feel so good.
curtain there. Like one more curtain if possible. Towel will do. There we go. Nine cloth will let me do 3 emergency snow shelters, which I think is pretty darn good. Assuming I find no clothing or anything like that.
Damn, that's smarts.
How's that we're all in trouble with Paige?
I'm gonna need some first aid. Soon.
Alright, this is good. Be able to do a 6-hour sleep. Maybe a little more.
I don't feel so good. It hurts. Can't feel my hands. Damn, that's smarts.
If I remember right, I left some deer meat back here actually. Grab that. Oh, hello, wolf. Screw you.
Looks like I survived. I don't feel so good. hurts a bit. I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Yeah, the sleeping club is Axelon's term for the apparently a contingent of viewers that sleep to my stream.
I don't feel so.
Oh, that was really quiet. Was that quiet on your end?
Too cold.
That sounded really quiet.
It hurts.
Let me make sure that one's turned all the way up. I feel like I've checked this before. Yeah, I think that's just really quiet for some reason. I'll have to re-upload that one maybe. See what the weather's like. It's kind of shit. Kind of shit. Alright, so... yeah, let me see if that's the one if it's the one that I made, I can probably redo it. Make it louder. Sorry, just one sec. This won't take long.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
Yeah, I think that one's the one you made then. Because the other one is the one I made. This is the roar. Which I think that one's plenty loud. Now. Alright, that's better. Better. Not great, but it's better. Yeah. we're gonna have a grand old time in HRV. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought there was one over there. They're really sneaky with the wildlife refresh. There's a bunch of wolves that guard this cave entrance now. So much tension in the chat today. Yeah, exactly. Y'all gotta work out your differences. Or just work it out in-game at least, like, you know. Both of you get an arc and just do PvP. Get it out of your system. Have you seen the film RV in Darkness? Are you kidding? I can recite every line out of Army of Darkness. She'd kick my ass. Why do I want that? Well, at least then you'd be so humbled you wouldn't want to argue with her anymore. Akalon, I got it, I got it. I know your damn words already. Did you know that those words, Klaatu Varada Niktu, are it's from a line from an older sci-fi movie called The Day the Earth Stood Still. That's what the alien says. Alright, so my plan is to I'm going to go down into the valley here, kind of straight away. Eklon on my wall. I'm looking at it right now. It's a poster for The Evil Dead signed by the cast. Actually, a fairly warm day here in HRV. I'm not gonna bother with feathers. They're pointless out here. I mean, I've seen it for sure. It's not like it's not on my top of my list. All right, I'm just jumping into HRV feet first. It's real now. No, I haven't grabbed any of the memento keys here yet. I pretty literally came here just for the underwear before. And then got screwed by the weather. And got out as fast as I could. They are the dream when I have no other underwear, so I will forever I'm forever in need of underwear, it seems like. So yeah, no, now that I know where those are, I will never forget them. Guaranteed hammer? Fuck that. HRV is for guaranteed underwear. I did. I got it handed to me when I came here. Like, it was supposed to be like a day trip, like an afternoon. Like, run in, grab underwear, leave. And it just turned into a fiasco. I got down to like heartbeat health. Love this waterfall. That's it. That's a great one. Oh, socks I've got. I need the traders so I could trade like 5 wool socks for 1 pair of underwear.
So cold.
I assume he does a trade like that, right? Yeah, it should be warm in here at the back of the cave without a fire for now. I'm gonna wait on starting a fire till I have something to hunt. Yeah, I'm still short a pair of underwear, by the way. 100 days in, and I'm still short a pair of underwear. Now, mind you, I did lose one in the death. You know, the underwear was one of the casualties. There's a set of ruined underwear sitting in Quonset garage right now. Make use of this handy backpack. Store sticks in it. Yeah, a fair bit of my drama in this game relates to underwear. I've never seen anybody get frostbite on the testicles until it happened to me twice.
Dusk, so night can't be far behind.
What did that hit? That hit the cattail. Son of a bitch. It hit the cattail. exactly right. That's what it was. So I'll probably let him freeze up just to make him easier to harvest the meat. And
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
also because I kind of want to not make a fire until I need it for warmth.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, let's head back to the cave. I wish I'd find a book or something to fill some time. I hate not having tasks. Look, I get antsy. I gotta be doing something, you know? Can't just pass time. Not gonna be able to get hardly any of this meat off. It's pretty darn cold right now. There's no wind protection here. Yep.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
See, she says, "Oh, I gotta head out." She can't just say, "Hey, I'm gonna be doing the boom challenge." She's doing boom challenge. It's so annoying. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna take a little stream break here, and I think I'm gonna go watch Nuka try to hunt a moose with not nearly enough noisemakers, because that's gonna be way more entertaining than anything I'm gonna do over here. So yeah, I'll take that sleep as a save point, and then yeah, we'll pick this up. We'll pick it up when she's done. So yeah, 94 days. I'm sure it's very entertaining. It's just, I'm not going to be hunting a moose with noisemakers. Entertaining. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna punish her by bringing a bunch of people over to see her. Most of you guys are probably have us both open, so let's admit that. So yeah, we'll head over to Nuka, and I'll see you in a bit.